Hi, wee Bob here, and the sun is shining again in Scotland, which is pretty unusual. I think we're due some storms today, but this week we're going to look at how you can create a rainy effect in Rebelle 6. Now, you can probably use this technique in most other digital painting packages. We're looking to get something like this result in the end, and there are a few steps to go through if you want to make your rain look realistic. I have affiliate links for the software hardware I use in the description. Thank you for all the likes and usual stuff. So now to see the technique, I'm going to put the words on the screen rather than talk you through it, because I wanted to tell you a wee story behind the painting, just to set the atmosphere. In the heart of a bustling city, Clara's building stood reaching towards the heavens. She was heading out, but pulling on her jacket, she stopped in front of the rainy window. The rain was coming down in sheets outside, but through the window, through the raindrops, she could see a couple on an adjacent building roof huddling under an umbrella. They looked like they were in a heated discussion, and Clara, in her mind, was thinking, what are they doing? What's going on here? And she watched and she waited. Clara often found solace and peace. While rain was coming down, the raindrops cascading down her window, she would watch as they raced past her face. People watching from this window was her favourite pastime, watching people down at street level going about their journeys. The rain intensified outside, and the couple still seemed to be arguing, but in a more animated way now, as their shadows danced amongst the drops of water just in front of Clara's eyes. What was the message of the rain? Did each of these drops contain wonder and mystery? Perhaps some untold history was seen within these tiny little dome-like shapes which formed in the glass. The city, usually a cacophony of noise, transformed into a symphony of raindrops and distant thunder. But not for the couple on the rooftop. Clara thought to herself, if she was really small and fast, she could open her window and leap from droplet to droplet and reach that other place where the mystery of this animation might be resolved. But she sighed, looked at her jacket to make sure she had everything, and then turned back to looking at the theatre, all being held under a canopy of plastic. Suddenly the woman pushed the man, and he stumbled backwards, white splashes of the heavy rain bouncing off his long raincoat as he emerged from the shield of protection above his head. His heel caught a pipe, long since disused, and over he fell. Clara gasped and watched as the raincoat billowed upwards towards the sky. Then nothing. The world seemed to bend, and the man was gone. Clara's eyes shifted up to see the woman staring at her as she stepped off the edge of the roof. No! A small muttered scream emerged into the world. The woman fell, but with her feet pointed straight at the ground. The woman didn't take her eyes off the rainy window, where the shadowy woman was peering at her and her man. She held up hand and waved. A flash! Clara let out a small cough and stared out. The rain receded. The city skyline emerged from the mist. A tinge of melancholy bidding farewell to the ethereal world that rain had woven. Clara wanted to visit that other rooftop, regardless that it stood empty, with only the reflections of the sky and the lakes that had been created. Perhaps it was some sort of hope feeling within her, but she wasn't quite sure why. Thanks for listening along. So a bit of a different video this week, and hopefully you learned how to create a rainy window scene. I just wanted to set the scene with a little story that I had wrote this morning. For other tips and tricks with Rebelle, check out the video in the corner. Thanks for watching, and wee Bob is out.